Hello, Braves, and welcome to our 5th episode of Braves Beat for 2024. I'm John Anning.
And I'm Micah Solashatz.
So, Micah, we had a big Super Bowl this weekend. How did you like the results?
I didn't like them at all. The 49ers should have won.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, we have a lot of news to cover, so let's get started. Looking for something to do next week? The Student-Directed Festival is happening on Friday and Saturday. It features 3 student-produced and directed shows: Almost Maine, You Can't Take It With You, and The Pink Panther. Tickets are free, so show up if you can.
If you haven't submitted your big pitch yet, today is the deadline, so get on it fast. The Google form is open on your class Canvas page.
One of our team members had a chance to sit down with Mr. King, Mr. Dupps, and Mrs. Clark to discuss a new course being offered next year. Roll the clip.
Hello, Braves. I'm here today with Mr. Dupps, Mr. King, and Mr. Clark to talk about Digital Media Productions, the new class coming next year. So let's start with some background information. Mr. King, I know you initiated our sports media team last school year, which was a big success. What gave you the idea to create this team?
Just seeing different promotions on Instagram and all the other social media platforms, other schools. I have a basketball business called Kentucky Basketball Commission, and a lot of the promotion that we did was video and highlights. So I just thought, hey, let's bring that here.
Really interesting. Since I have been in Braves Beat for this past 2 years, I've also participated with the sports media team. I know that Mr. Dupps has played a role in coaching some of the team members. How did this relationship develop?
Well, just knowing Mr. Dupps, since I've been here and seen the job and the production, that he's always did, I wanted to be part of his team. So I had an idea, went to him, he blessed me, rest is history.
Cool. So what gave you the idea to create the new course for this topic? Mr. King, come and help with that?
Yeah. Well, he hit me up right away when he started the program, and a lot of the students that were in my class had the talent, so I said, you need to get these guys, and he did. He recruited them, got them in, and it ended up really being a good thing. So, but really what spawned this was he had the group going on field trips. And I missed a couple, but this year I was able to go to UC, and I saw that they had an outstanding digital media program at the university level as a major. And I thought, well, shoot, we're missing an opportunity. We're doing it as a club. We need to actually give kids an opportunity to do more. So that's where it came from.
Awesome. So now I really wish I could come back next year and take this class. It'd be great for more portfolio.
Wish you could.
I wish I could. So Ms. Clark, how do you fit into this?
So Mr. King and I have lots of conversations about sports media and kind of what our students were doing, and I was noticing there's a lot of overlap of the sports media kids that also do arts. And so we sat down and kind of said, doesn't it make sense to have a branch of the arts media squad, things like that. And watching kind of what they were doing with sports and how that pertains to the arts, it's a little different, but in the grand scheme of things, it's really similar skill sets. So it's been really fun to kind of see what they were doing with sports media, and then have a couple of our students do like a soft launch starting in December with arts media, and it's going to take off this semester, and I'm really excited.
Cool. How do you plan on fitting arts media and sports media together in this class?
Well, it started here when we approached Mr. Damadeo to say, we'd like to do a class. And of course, you have to fill out forms and go through all of those hoops. But he got excited about it and got involved because of the new push from the Ohio Department of Education to implement IRCs. That's industry recognized credentials. And so I did some research on that. I found out what's involved. I still have a lot more to learn. But we want to offer that to students next year. So that's where the class concept came from.
Cool. So, Mr. King, I've heard some students are worried about this. Are they still going to be able to be a part of the club if they can't take the class during the school year?
Absolutely. We understand that everybody can't get in and take the courses, so we'll still offer the club, as an extracurricular, and just provide all the needs for everybody that we can.
Cool. So if the viewers have any questions, where can they reach out to you guys?
They can hit each of us on our emails or stop by our offices, sit down, give us a holler, and we'll see what we can do for them.
Cool. Well, Braves, there we have it. Another new course to consider while planning your schedules for next year. Thanks to my guests for joining me, and we'll send it back to the news desk.
Thanks, Isaac.
That sounds great. But wait, there are several other new courses being offered next year too.
Yes, there's the weight training class with Coach Neff that we shared recently.
The signature seminar class with Ms. Burgess and Dr. Gibbon.
Piano lab with Mr. Clary or Miss Clark.
The dance class with Mrs. Clark.
Computer Science Pro with Mr. Hill or Mr. Abrams.
Environmental Science and Watershed are combining for a new class with Mrs. Schertz and Mrs. Schaefer.
And finally, Strategic Entrepreneurship with Mr. Saeed and Mrs. Schonauer.
That's a lot of new good courses to consider. Good luck as you build your schedule for next year. February is recognized as Black History Month, a period dedicated to commemorating and celebrating the substantial contributions of African Americans in shaping the cultural, social, political, and economic fabric of their nations. Throughout this month, a range of events, programs, and educational initiatives are provided to spotlight the pivotal roles played by African Americans in history.
Indian Hill juniors and seniors will team up with a parent at this year's Odd Couples Dance. Tickets are now on sale. Visit ihpto.org and go to the high school page. For info to volunteer or to donate prizes, email Tracy Stacy at tracyannstacy@gmail.com.
Ms. Silvius wanted us to share some really exciting opportunities for our students looking to meet professionals involved in their future career paths. The Experienceships Expo will be on March 12th. By signing up for the Experienceships program, you will be ready to participate in summer internships. The QR code to sign up is here, so be sure to do so.
On Saturday, February 10th, the IH competitive writing team traveled to Dublin Kaufman to compete in the Just Right Central Ohio Regional Tournament. 10 high schools fielded 90 writers in 2 divisions. Junior Lily Waltz competed in Division II and took first place. This qualifies her for the state competition, which will be held in May at the University of Findlay. Please congratulate Lily on her performance.
Congratulations, Lily. Now here's George and Jackson with this week's sports report.
Hello Braves, I'm George Zaring.
And I'm Jackson Kerr. It was a short week in sports, but an exciting one at that. So let's get right into it.
Let's start with our basketball teams. Our boys team played Taylor last Friday and won big with a score of 50-32.
Shout out to players CJ Hayden and Eli Riggs, who both scored over 10 points.
The boys play Marymount this Friday in a huge game, so be sure to turn up. Good luck, guys.
Our girls team played Wilmington High School in the first round of the OHSAA playoffs yesterday.
Our boys and girls diving team participated in the OHSAA district meet at Miami University on Monday.
Last Friday, the wrestling team competed in an exciting in-school duel versus Roger Bacon. The final score was 54-18. Check out this short clip from the match with Coach Abrams and Damir Almatrov.
And a district alternate. Especially in the middle of the, this is an excellent crowd. It gets everybody involved. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah.
Attack is on.
And the coach is getting taken out by the entire team, and that's 2 points for Damir, and that's a win.
Way to go, Damir. The wrestling team competes in the CHL Championships this Saturday at Indian Hill. Come out and support our Braves. Bring it home, guys.
Finally, our cheerleading team finished yet again as CHL champions and is headed to Orlando to compete in the national cheer competition this week. Way to go, ladies.
Well, that's all the sports news we have for you this week.
Let's send it back to John and Micah at the desk.
Thanks for that report. Speaking of sports, I had the opportunity to sit down with Mr. King to speak about our upcoming spring sports and our recent boys and girls basketball senior nights. Here it is. What's up, Braves? I'm Micah Solashatz, and I'm joined here with Coach King. Coach, some of your favorite moments of the season in both boys and girls basketball.
So for me, it's always senior night, to watch the growth from those guys and ladies being in middle school all the way to their senior year. It's always special. Get to see their interaction with their parents, their interaction with their coaches, who they've grown to love over the past couple years. So that's always special to me, senior night.
Can you tell us about the lacrosse season coming up and the growth of our great baseball program we have here at Indian Hill?
Girls lacrosse made a great run last year. Got a lot of girls coming back, a lot of pieces coming back on that team. We should be super solid again. Boys lacrosse, a brand new coach. So we want to see how AJ does, his philosophy, bonding with his team, building those relationships. Football, they had a surprise season last year. Can't wait. We got a couple new pieces to girls softball, Coach Saeed and the gang. Baseball, We look for those guys to make a deep, deep tournament run. A lot of arms, good sticks. Super solid. You know, their coach, Daniels, is probably one of the best coaches in the state. Track and field, Coach Savage always going to have her crew up and ready, rolling. Looking for John Potigio to finish out his senior year pretty strong on the track.
Here's this week's tip from Mr. Johnson.
What's up, Braves? Here's your 2 words for the week. 5-star. Ever been to a restaurant so good you couldn't stop talking about it? It probably had a 5-star rating. It's like the gold medal of restaurants. Now imagine applying that same 5-star concept to yourself, turning you into the ultimate version of you. Achieving 5-star means letting your actions and your choices shine brightly with integrity and kindness. 5-star means sticking to your word, being the person that others can truly count on, whether it's something big or just the day-to-day stuff. It means being honest about who you are, recognizing where you can get better, and not overpromising. Leaders, they get this. They know that they are not perfect, but they're open about their flaws and where they can level up. It's not about messing up. It's about spotting the chance to grow, both when things are good and when they're bad. And here's a 5-star reminder. You are influenced by the people you are surrounded with. While you can't pick every person that you cross paths with, you can choose to be around the folks who push you to be better, who challenge you, and who have your back. Let's aim to be the best version of ourselves. Let's aim for 5-star, just like those top-tier restaurants. Bon appetit.
Thanks for that great advice, Mr. Johnson.
Did you know that one of our own Braves Beat team members was a barber too?
No, who is it?
It's Fanon Desta. Check out this clip of Fanon's fades with Coach King.
What's up, y'all? This is Fanon's Fades. Today, I'm gonna be fading up Coach King.
What's up, y'all? In the barbershop with Fanon. Now, if you don't know, Fanon Fades, that's my barber, student here in Indian Hill, member of Braves Beat. He gonna show y'all how he gonna trim up, cut up, fade up Coach King. You see, I'm getting a little old with the little bald spot right there, so my man keep me clean so I can look good on the sidelines and at the games. Represent.
So I'm about to be done in about 5 seconds. You can see the fade right there.
Ooh, wait!
Like this.
You see him, don't you dare, boy!
One more time.
Ooh, wait! Mercy.
Yeah.
Hey, Fanon Cuts, y'all hit him up on IG.
That was pretty cool.
All right, Braves, that's all the news we have for this week.
Be sure to follow us on X and Instagram, subscribe to us on YouTube, and email us with any school updates.
And remember,
Stay classy, Indian Hill.
Who am I here with?
Arjun.
Who are you asking to be your Valentine?
No. No one this year?
Oh no. Why is that?
Honestly, I have no idea when the day is. So,
Are you single?
yeah.
Can I have your number? Who am I here with?
George Vollmer.
Who are you asking to be your Valentine?
I don't have one.
Oh, why is that?
I don't know. You ask me.
I did ask you.
Oh shit, I don't know.
Well, that sucks. I'm sorry. RIP. All right, everybody. I'm here with Miss Wonderful Mia Solfstead. Mia, why am I saying like this? Who's your Valentine?
His name's Cooper.
Oh shoot!
Yeah.
What are your plans?
I'm not sure. He said he has a surprise planned.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a king right there. Never settle for less. I'm gonna be asking these gentlemen who their Valentines are this year. What about you? You're up first. Who am I here with?
Ethan Cole. My Valentine is Reagan Fry.
Dominic, who's your Valentine this year?
Is my girlfriend.
What, does she have a name?
It's Katie Dickus.
Oh, shout out to her. Does she go here?
She does not.
Oh, where'd she go?
Madeira.
Nice. We know who's your Valentine this year.
My Xbox controller. I love 2K.
That's embarrassing. Next. Who's your Valentine this year?
No one.
Oh no. Will you be? Wait. Hey. Will you be my Valentine?
I'm good. Thank you.
Yes, sir, Dad.
Coach King,
Yes, ma'am.
who is your Valentine?
My wife, Cindy.
Oh, okay. Tell me a little bit about her.
She my boo-boo.